G'day legends, so today is the day I get to replace the DFI module on the Commodore. I'm actually so excited. Just went down to Supercheap to pick up a wallet toolkit, and so I picked it up for like 45 bucks because I had store credit. So yeah, currently got that all sprawled out onto the kitchen table. Also, massive shout out to these guys. Came in with the clutch with the DFI module. There's that one for you guys. But yeah, Ace All Commodore Enthusiast. 115 Anglevale Road, Anglevale. So that's who I went through on Facebook to get the DFI module. So bought that puppy from them. I think it was $85 all up, and that was for the DFI module itself plus express shipping, which was beautiful. So shout out to you guys for coming in with the clutch and helping me with that. Massive help. I also did pick up one from someone in town as well, so I've got a spare just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, I've also already been stuck into doing what I'm doing. So as you guys can see, I've got that on there because this is the other one that I've got, just to make sure the socket's right and whatnot else. But yeah, so now that I know the socket's right, I'm gonna take you guys outside and we're gonna start taking apart the one that's on the Commodore itself. Alrighty guys, let's get stuck into it. Okay. Thank you. Now keep in mind guys, these bolts are reasonably long, so it's going to take me a little bit to smash these out. And I want to try and get this done ASAP because it's supposed to be really hot today, like 34 degrees hot. So the quicker I get this off, replaced, and then back on again, and then get the car started, the quicker I can go inside and just relax. Because I have a haircut appointment today to get the mullet redone, so I'm looking forward to that. And I've also got volleyball tonight, so I'm also looking forward to that. It's going to be so good. Oh, come on. Actually, that might work in my favour after. Right. Get out of the way. Go on, get. Now, you guys would have seen before this video that I did an unboxing, so the tools I'm using today will be from that unboxing. So just bear with me while I try not to break them. I'm just so excited. I've had this car for going on a month, and I've only just started to get it sorted, so I haven't had the funds to do so prior, so that's why I'm definitely trying to get it done today. But I have the exhaust on. All I need to do in regards to the exhaust is get the appropriate nuts for the extractors and then the appropriate bolts for the cat back. So yeah, but all in good time. Right, now I can take that off. Spin, 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 spinny, spin. Put that down there. Right, beautiful. Alright, we're going to put them just up in there for now. But yeah, like I said, shout out to Ace from Ace Commodore Enthusiast. Old mate hooked me up with the DFI module. Super chill, super communicative, sorry, my bad. Super communicative. Everything was all done in the matter of a day or two. So if you guys need Commodore parts that you can't get in places like Wale where I am or whatnot, make sure to hit him up, or even if you can go down there, like I said, 115 Anglevale Road.
I'll definitely go in there future reference if I need to for anything. Competitive prices, beautiful, can't go wrong. Alright. Okay, last little bolt here. Come on, mate. Oh, okay, so that comes off like that. Beautiful, keep that aside. Right. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole kit and caboodle. It's just this one screw that doesn't want to come out of it. You asshole! I needed that too. Yuck, what the hell's on that? Ooh, bother. Yuck, hang on. Alright, I am back. Yeah, I don't know what that white stuff is. I don't know if that's supposed to be on there or not, but it's getting wiped off, that's for sure. Because, yeah, I'm not dealing with that today, no way. No way, Jose. Alright. Okay, now I've got to grab this part that fell down in the bay. Alright. Well, that was easy enough to grab anyway, so that's fine. Right, so that is a... Alright, I'll go grab a bigger socket. Alrighty, we are back. Alright, so... That's a 5. Beauty. Okay, where did I put that? Right there. I'll put that one just over here too. Yeah, I don't know what that stuff is, but I'm gonna wipe it off once I've pulled the module itself off. Pull that off that. There's one. There's 2. And there's 3. Okay, no reason I'm going to the car and grab that. Okay. Okay, right, well that's the old one. I wonder if that had anything to do with why it's not working. Okay. Anyway, alright, now we've got the DFI module off, I'm going to go and grab the other one. Alright, other DFI module is secured. We're going to... plug that in. Okay. Right. So that is secured, and now we can plug the coil pads into where they need to go. Right, so that one. One. 2. Alright, and and 3. Right. Now, place that one there, and then that, I would naturally assume, is what holds the module and the rest of it in place. We can put that back on. Or does that go into the like that? Doesn't seem like it. Sorry. Alright, we'll leave that there anyway. We'll grab the bolt. And then I'll grab that one, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright. Well, that looks like it's screwing in, which is a good sign. Don't need them all the way just yet. I just want it on enough to get it on. Get off there. I also want to give a shout out to the boys in Gawler for helping me out with the full exhaust system. So if you boys end up watching this, shout out to you boys for coming in with the clutch with it. Very much appreciated. Definite lifesaver. Now to add the screws to the back. Okay. Should be almost screws. It should be ready to screw right in there. Beautiful. Oh, also, just in case you guys weren't aware of it already, this isn't actually a Calais, this is a Bellina with Calais badges on it. I worked that out the other day. Either way, it's still a Commodore, still can do what I want to do to it, so can't complain too much. Make sure these are tightened down enough so they're not just going to fly off the module. Now also keep in mind, DFI modules for these cars are worth 300 brand new, but if you can get a nice second-hand one, I suggest doing that if you don't have the funds like I do, to just go out and buy brand new. It's going to save you a lot of heartache in the end. And 9 times out of 10, if you go to the right person that has second-hand parts, they're usually really good, and they last you a while, enough to build up the funds to go and get all brand new parts. So, yes. But after this is installed and tightened up, I'll chuck the leads back on where they need to go. I'll go and grab my power bank out of the kitchen and chuck the key in her and see if she wants to fire. Because then that'll mean if it's not the DFI module, it'll either be these, or the plugs themselves. So, the process of elimination, my friends, the process of elimination. Working out what exactly is wrong with what. Was it that one? Oh no! It's Melody! That's a shame, I liked her, she was nice. Oh, however that thing goes. Okay. Ants everywhere. Nasty things. Right, they're not going anywhere. Alright, okay, cool. Alright, now, I'll be back because I'm going to quickly jump on Google to make sure I've got all the leads on the right coil packs. Alrighty legends, so I had to cut the video there because my phone started to get really hot, which isn't good, so yeah, anyway, DFI module is installed, coil packs are done, the leads are on the right, coil and lead, and I did plug the power bank onto the battery and jumped inside, gave it a flick, and there was a lot more noise than what there was initially. So yeah, all seems to be well so far. Now, I'm not going to start the car just yet because it is still early in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another cut here for you guys, so then I can go inside, do what I have to do and whatnot, and come back out here when it gets closer to lunchtime, because it is a Tuesday morning. I don't want to disturb the neighbours any more than what I already do when I do. So yeah, alrighty guys, so don't mind me, I just finished tightening up the extractor bolts the best I could, as well as the catalytic converter bolts. Went to Repco and bought some nuts and bolts from there in an assortment, so I'm hoping if it does turn over that it's not gonna be extremely loud, but only one way to find out. Is that battery thing still on? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Actually, we're not going to sit in the car, we're going to sit out of it. Okay. Right. Ow. Right. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. And just like that, she lives. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, she lives. She fucking lives, boys and girls. And it's not actually as loud as what I thought it would be, which is super cool. Alright. Beautiful. Yeah, right. That's what you want. So it turns out all it was the DFI module. So, yeah, alrighty. Well, there's that. And it's not loud at all. I mean, I did tighten the extractor bolts and the cat bolts, so all is well ends well. But yeah, I got a sign to check the battery, so I'm guessing something's going on with that. But it turns over, which is the main thing. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna cut the video there, because now that I know that it turns over and it doesn't sound awfully bad, I'm gonna run it through its test and do what I need to do, and then go from there, because it's gonna be hot today anyway. So yeah, but there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It turns over and it runs. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, like, share, subscribe, turn notifications on. Make sure to follow me on all socials. You know where the link is for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.